Recurrent UTIs can be very, very frustrating. And if you're a woman and you have recurrent UTI, it's very, very frustrating. So today, if I can show you 5 foods that you actually eat on a regular basis, or if you don't eat them, you start to eat these 5 foods have been proven scientifically to reduce your chances of having UTI. You want to know what these 5 foods are? You'll be shocked. The first one, of course, is cranberry. Cranberry is no surprise. Almost people who have recurrent UTIs have been taking cranberry. But the trick is that cranberry contains a substance called proanthocyanidins, or the short form is PAC, and this will help the bacteria from sticking to the wall. They prevent the bacteria from sticking to the wall of the bladder, and that's how they prevent UTIs. But the caveat is that the unsweetened form of cranberry, its what has been proven by science to work. And also, when you buy the cranberry capsules, make sure that it says it has 36 grams of PAC, or proanthocyanidins, because that is what the studies have actually been worked on to show that it prevents UTI and even superior to antibiotics prophylaxis. That is very, very important if you want to get a benefit from the cranberry. The second food that will prevent recurrent UTI, guess what it is? It's probiotic yogurt. Yes, probiotic yogurt, especially the one that contains lactobacillus rhamnosus. Lactobacillus rhamnosus. That is the one that helps reduce or it keeps the vaginal flora and the gut flora very healthy. And what it do is that because of that, they are able to overcome the overgrowth of the bad bacteria in your bladder and therefore preventing UTI. So the next time you see a plain Greek yogurt, you can go for it. Or you can try probiotics that contain the substance that I just mentioned above, that is the lactobacillus rhamnosus. Okay, so that's the second one. The third food that has been proven also to prevent UTI is garlic. Yes, garlic. Garlic contains a substance called allicin, which is a strong antibacterial. It is even stronger than even certain antibiotics. And so if you want to take garlic, you want to make sure that it is in a form called allicin. Of course, it's difficult to take that amount of garlic to get the effect. I mean, you'll be smelling of garlic everywhere you go, right? You don't want that. But if you find a supplement called allicin, because when you crush garlic, the substance that come out is called the allicin, okay? And so when you have enough of that allicin compressed, there are pills that you can take. Go to the natural food store, you can get the natural ones, not the synthetic ones, but the real garlic containing the allicin, and you take it on prophylactic basis, it has a tendency to prevent recurrent UTI. The next one is blueberry. Blueberry is rich in antioxidant, and this actually helps prevent bacterial adhesion to the wall of the bladder. And so blueberry also, they are very high in vitamin C, which support our immune function. So the two properties, the antioxidant and then the immune boosting property of blueberries, actually can help you to prevent recurrent UTIs. In fact, if you add some blueberry to your oatmeal or you do a smoothie of it on a daily basis, that can also help you to prevent UTIs. The next one, guess what it is? This is going to shock you. Guess what it is? Water. If you drink enough water during the day, what's going to happen is that you're flushing out the bad bacteria from your bladder because you've been urinating. And so you're flushing out the bad bacteria from your bladder, and that can help prevent recurrent UTI. In fact, you can drink up to about 8 glasses of water per day to help you flush the bacteria, or more as your body demands, okay? Especially if you don't have conditions like congestive heart failure where you are restricted to drink enough fluid, or kidney problems, then drinking enough water. If you have recurrent UTIs, this is a big one. And besides that, it is free. Just drink enough good water to flush the kidney. Most people that have UTIs have concentrated urine because they're not drinking enough water. Bacteria colonizes in their bladder, and after a while, they become very symptomatic and they have UTI and they need to treat them. Now, if you've done all this and you're still experiencing symptoms, well, it's time to go and test yourself and make sure whether you're testing for a UTI positive or not, because you need to treat that as we spoke in other videos. If you don't treat UTI early, it can lead to going to your kidneys and can lead to kidney failure and sepsis and all the other complications that you don't want. So do this on a regular basis. And I want to assure you that if you are doing this, you're eating smart and you're eating this 5 food that have been actually proven by science, your chances of a UTI will reduce very significantly. Now, I want you to subscribe to my channel right now and also give me a like and share this video with your friends. And also come back here and leave me a comment if you've used any of these 5 types of food that's improved my science and you've had success with it, or you're using some other things that has given you success to prevent frequent UTIs. Our viewers would like to know because they want to take their health in their hands. So until then, come back weekly to this channel for your weekly update and tips on most common cases that we see in the urgent care setting so that you can prevent yourself to go into the urgent care. Until then, Dr. Moses.